Hey Baker Bobcats, this is Coach Sam. I coach the cheer team here at Baker Middle School. I wanted to come on here and congratulate my amazing 2021 to 2022 competitive cheer team on their incredible season that they just had. I wanted to come on here and tell you some of the things that we accomplished and some of the things that we had trouble with along the way, but we overcame. So one of our goals that we wanted to accomplish was beating Larson. And after 5 competitions, which is the most amount of competitions we've ever been in one season, we beat them 3 times out of those 5 competitions that we were with Larson. So that was a huge accomplishment, but it didn't come easy. We had a few competitions where some of our athletes last minute couldn't perform because of COVID or COVID exposure. So we had people who subbed in last minute, 20 minutes before a competition, and had to learn a 2-minute and 30-second routine that they had never been in before. So shout out to Lily and Emma. You guys did an amazing job with that. Yeah, this team, just anything that was thrown their way, they were capable of overcoming it. And I couldn't have asked for a better team. This team grew into a family. I remember we weren't nearly as close when we first started this season, but as the time went on, we just had so many laughs, so many good times, and just growing in this sport has been such a blessing. And yeah, this team has just really made me proud. It was a great group of girls to come back to after a year without cheer because of COVID. So you guys are awesome. You guys did an amazing job, and I will see you in the fall season. Go Bobcats.
Madison Collins, and my highlight of the season was stunting.
Elise Gold, and the highlight of my season was being in both rounds.
Kira McComb, and my highlight of the season was stunting.
Emery Colezano, and my highlight of the season was beating Larson.
Ava Bollinger, and the highlight of my season is beating Larson.
Michelle Fedosiv, and the highlight of my season was getting stitches in my face the first day of tryouts. It actually was beating Larson twice. But.
Victoria Burnell, and the highlight of my season was being able to be in the center for all of round 2.
Sophia McCachran, and my highlight of the season was throwing my flyer up in the air.
Briella Hubbard, and my highlight of the season was beating Larson twice.
Nia Sadowski, and the highlight of my season was making new friends.
Lily Stiefel, and when Coach Sam brought us donuts.
Emma Gilbo, and my highlight of the season was stunting.
Sanai Wallace, and my highlight of the season was stunting.
Mackenzie McIntyre, and my highlight of my season was being thrown in the air.
Hey everybody, it's Coach G here, coach of the boys 8th grade basketball team. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of my players that came out this year. We had an amazing time together. Every single one of you got better. Every single one of you. And that's the true test of a team. To see that over the course of 10, 11, sometimes 12 weeks, if players can, keep getting better, in the dead of winter when it's cold and sometimes you just want to stay in your bed, coming in early on some of those early morning workouts just speaks to your character. Super proud of everybody. A lot of great memories together in practice and during games. Some incredible moments. I think beating Bowling on the road really kind of topped that all. It was a magical moment, and I just reflect back, and I just want to once again circle back and say thank you. These experiences have just been a wonderful way to join Baker and jump right into the athletic department. So just want to say thank you to Mr. Quinn, being a great athletic director, giving me this opportunity to be the coach after his legendary tenure here, and he's shaking his head. Just want to say that we'll see everybody next year, 7th grade. Look out for an informational meeting, just like the girls had. Incoming 7th graders, people that are going to be 8th grade next year. We're going to talk about how to get better, how to improve, so that we can really continue to build the program. Thanks, everybody.
Evan Bariak, 13, small forward.
Nathan Berryhill, number 23, center.
I'm Grayson Conrad, number 11, and I play shooting guard.
Point guard, number 21, Miguel Diaz.
Pranav Chendu, number 24, small forward.
Trevor Cahoon, number 46, point guard.
Ramin Manan, number 22, I'm shooting guard.
Zachary Kezo, number 55, center.
Brendan Jaskolka, number 20, power forward.
Nathan Piggott, number 34, center.
Lewis Payne, number 14, forward and center.
Douglas Slaga, number 40, shooting guard and small forward.
Maddox Snipes, power forward, number 30.
My name is Charles, I'm the 4th, I'm number 44, I play center, power forward, and small forward.
My name is Matthew Granovich, I'm number 10, and my position is shooting guard.
Hello everybody, Coach Ahmed, 7th grade boys basketball coach. This was an absolute successful season. The team and I had a wonderful time together as a group, as a unit. We were together throughout the highs and lows of the season. We fought hard together, we cried together, we were super happy together, and we kept a positive group amongst one another, and we were able to grow as a family. The season was a success. Every single player, I can say with confidence, was able to grow as a basketball player, and it is evident that each of my players have love for the game of basketball. And I look forward to seeing them play in the near future. And thank you so much for the Baker family crowd that has come to each game to support us. Much, much appreciated. And look forward to seeing you guys all soon. Thank you.
Nikhil Bavaram, number 24, small forward.
Constantina Melli, number 20, power forward.
Ethan Bienick, number 32, center.
Ashton Creech, 12, small forward. Jack Bourne, number 22, small forward.
Hyunsu Cho, small forward, number 42.
Jaden Davies, number 21, power forward.
Darius Mitchell, number 5, point guard.
Sammy Mata, number 35, shooting guard.
Akil Mishra, number 25, guard.
Colton Mascanis, 11, shooting guard.
My name is Aiden Hariga, I'm number 1 and I'm point guard.
Owen Martin, number 23, small forward.
Matthew Jackson, number 50, center.
Isham Patel, number 13, point guard.
Alex Ricindero, number 4, point guard.
Andy Svoboda, point guard, number 3.
Grayson Sucott, number 15, center. Carson Scholl, number 31, shooting guard.
Hi, I'm Andre Vasily. My number is 15 and I play small forward.
Daniel Williamson, number 54, power forward.
It's about to go down in a minute. Let me touch down. I'ma get it, 'cause I been waiting all night. It's game time.
Hello, I'm Tina Icini, and this is the 7th grade Baker Bobcats coach, Coach Ahmed. Tell us how you think the game will be.
I think the game's going to be great. Our kids are ready to pour their hearts out. This is the last game of the season, so we're planning on leaving it all on the floor. We're going to focus on 3 things tonight. Pass and cut, give and go, and pick and roll. So you're going to see our guys cut into the basket every time they pass, and they're going to be in rotation each and every single play. So we're hoping to execute that plan and do our best to our ability to win the game against Larson tonight.
Let's get this thing started. Here's some highlights from the 7th grade game, the first game of the night, starting with the tip-off. Up goes the ball, and Larson wins the jump, heads down to the basket, and almost finishes. Ball out of bounds. That's how the game would start. And here's how Baker would start their first possession of the game. Alex P. brings up the ball, sets up the offense. Baker's moving around, setting up their play. Good, solid defense. Over to Jack Boren. And, oh, the defense was amazing for Larson. And they get the steal and get the jump ball later. They would get their first basket of the game with a two-pointer by number 13. Right after that, strike two. Boom. Three-pointer to put them up by 5. Coach Ahmed had to call a timeout, and Baker responded. A great rebound by Gray Sukat. And eventually they got on the board with a Aiden Hariga free throw. The crowd liked that, and they could see that Baker was battling back, and they were on the board. Hashtag Baker Bobcat Nation. Crowd was amazing. And they were scrappy. Everybody was on the floor all game long going after it. And here, Baker was getting back into the game with a and one Aiden Hariga two-pointer underneath, reverse layup, points to the crowd, and he gets to shoot another basket to finish the three-point play. And this is where the crowd was getting pretty excited because they could see the Bobcats coming back in the game. And let's see if Aiden Hariga can cannonball this game with a splash. Boom, shakalaka, there it is. Later in the game, you can see Larson's defense coming through again. They were swarming. Every time somebody tried to score, they were after it. Reaching for that ball, playing tough defense. You can see Baker, good ball movement, swinging it around, getting a nice look at the three-pointer, great save. Pops it back out for another opportunity here, and another miss. They battled hard and kept going, and you can see at the end of the half, 14-4 Larson. The second half was all Larson. But here's a highlight. Ethan Beanick with a putback for 2 points. Final score, though, 31-9. Got to give credit to that ferocious Larson team. Tough loss. We'll get them next year, 7th graders. Keep working hard. We are so proud of all the improvement that you guys have made over the year.
On the 7th grade boys basketball team. Alex, are you disappointed about the outcome of the game?
Yeah, I wanted to win really bad, but sometimes it just doesn't really happen.
It's about to go down in a minute. Let me touch down. I'ma get it. 'Cause been waiting all night. It's game time.
This is Mr. Duransky.
Hi, everybody.
What are your hopes for the game today?
Well, you know, it's the night game. It's the last game of the year. We're playing the crosstown rival, Larson Rebels. We just want it to be a good, tight, close game, and I think that's what we're in for. The two teams are very similar in style of play, approach to the game, so on and so forth. So we just want to put on a good show for our fans, hopefully come out with a victory, and see what we can do in our last game of the year.
Number 23, Nathan Perryman. Number 24, Tom Daniels. Number 45, Trevor Williams. Number 1, Grayson Conrad. Number 1, Miguel Diaz. Number 20, Brendan Bogart. Number 55, Zach Kezzle. 22, Lee Brennan. Number 14, Lewis Payne. Number 34, Nathan Perryman. Number 30, Alex Knight. Number 40, Notice Hana. Number 10, Hunter Willis. And number 44, Charles Young.
Oh, baby, and now we are ready for the main event, the last game for these 8th graders in their Baker career. And it started off as a defensive struggle. Nobody was scoring. Baker and Larson struggled, and their defenses were on fire. But Baker struck first, and here it is. Take a look, is number 21, Miguel Diaz, strikes with a long jump shot from the outside, and it's true. 2-0 Baker Bobcats. But Larson answered right back with their big man, charging to the hole, making the basket, and drawing the foul. Coach G on the sideline telling them, step in front, take the hit, draw the charge. But that's easier said than done against this big guy. He was strong, but he also had some touch, as you can see here. He ends up burying the free throw and finishing the three-point play. But Baker had an answer. Miguel setting up the offense. Over to the wing. Looking down low, and there's Zach Kezo with the bucket. Beautifully played. Way to get it down to the big man. A nice bucket for Zach. But Larson would answer back a little bit later with their own long jump shot for 2. And then get it right back to number 54 to the basket and draws another foul. End of the first period, though, ended 8-4. Baker was down, but they certainly weren't out. Second quarter, Grayson Conrad run the point. Over to Ramin Monin for a 3-point jumper. And the crowd was going crazy. 5, 6, 7 points. Later, they called a timeout, and there's the crowd pulling out their phones, lighting up the whole gym. It was awesome out there. Great job, Bobcat Nation. Now back to the action. An inbounds play set up by Coach G. Back over to Pranav Chandu for a long 3. That's Steph Curry territory. He buried it. Three-pointer for Pranav, and you see the score 14-10 at the end of the second period. Moving on to the third, though, Larson was ready to score. And you see an outside bucket there. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Here's an inbounds pass, though. Baker over to Matija Ugrenovic. Miss, but put back by Nathan Berryhill with the 2. And Baker is battling. Back and forth. They are not going away. And it wasn't just offense. Check out this defense by Trevor Colquhoun. Great D. All the way. Look at this setup play. From the inbounds, over to Mattia for a swish and 2 points just at the end of the third period. And at halftime, they were only down 18-14 and feeling good about themselves, as was the crowd, as they filled up the student section. Forget social distancing, baby. Here we go with the second half. Larson strikes first with a nice floater, and it's 20-14, but Baker would answer back, as always. Breaking the press with a great pass from Berryhill to Conrad for an easy bucket. And the press worked again as they got a steal. Maddox down the line, he gets fouled hard, and he was taking exception to that. It was a rivalry for sure. Tempers were flaring a little bit, but Maddox kept his cool, and the score was 22-16. Larson passing it in, they got a bucket underneath. The press and the press break were crucial in this game. And Baker got back in the game with their excellent press. And you can see here's another bucket right over there, and that's Brendan Jeskolka with 2. So tough battles, and the fouls are piling up, so Larson went to the free throw line. Makes 1. Coach Showquist called a timeout to make sure the troops were all on the same page. And here's Baker's free throws. You see Kezo buries his free throw. And then it was the Nathan Piggott show. They got it to Nathan. He came in and scored 2, and they're battling back. Larson misses, and look at Piggott gets his own rebound. Goes coast to coast for the layup. And Baker is right in this game, and there it is, another steal. And this time it's Zach Kezo with an easy layup. The press was killing Larson. Here we go again. Larson trying to break the press. No way. Miguel for 2, and don't look now, but it's tied up. 27-27 with 2 minutes left. And here we go. Inbounds pass, and Coach G, he knows how to coach. He called up the stall offense, knowing that it was a tie game. Baker did a great job of letting some time tick off the clock as they went down, because they had nothing to lose if they could get the last shot here. So they let the clock tick down. Good ball control, almost stolen, but strong ball handling skills for the guards. Get it through, and then finally, Larson is forced to foul here. He can't do anything. The clock's running out. Look at that ball handling. Look at that ball movement. Great job by the Baker Bobcats. Great strategy. Still can't get the foul, and then finally, coach calls for a foul, and number 52 gets Bariak. They pass it in, and they're going to do the same thing, waiting for the last shot. Only 23 seconds on the clock. And then they foul Grayson Conrad. And what's this? They are in the bonus. It's a 1-and-1 free throw shot for Grayson, a chance to take the lead with only 18 seconds left. Oh, one of the best free throw shooters on the team misses it. And look at that. They had a chance at the rebound there. Look at that. Their 2 best rebounders, Zach and Nathan, bump into each other, and then the ball goes into the hands of Larson, draws the foul, and makes the clutch free throw here. And their big man, number 52, finishes with the basket, up by 1, but misses a second. So Baker's going to have one more chance here. One more chance, because the Larson coach is going to call a timeout. Another inbounds pass. They pass it in, and Baker has to foul. They have no choice, because there's no time left. Make them shoot the free throws. They're in the double bonus now, so they'll shoot 2. These clutch free throws are difficult. The crowd right now is going crazy. Mr. Cross has got his phone. He's filming it there in the corner, trying to get this magic moment on Twitter. Here's the free throw. This is one of Larson's best free throw shooters as well. But when everybody's watching you and the game's on the line, it is tough to make some free throws. Let's see if he can get one here. No, in and out, and Baker gets the rebound, and they call a quick timeout. They're going to have one more chance, and the crowd is excited. Here's their last chance to score. They're down by 1, so they need a 2 or a 3. Coach G calls the timeout, set up a play. Miguel to Nathan. Nathan doesn't have much of a shot here. He gives it off to Evan, and oh! The shot comes up short, and so does Baker. But what a game. A heartbreaking loss. Hats off to Larson for battling hard, and the boys should be very proud because that was a fantastic game. Way to end the season.
this.
Put it to this?
Yes.
Where?
Ashton. Wait.
There.
Where does it go?
Just clip it.
Sophia McCack. Oh.
Right.
I'll kill Mish. I started too early. What? I started too early.
Ready?
Darius Mitchell, 5, point guard.
Mia Sadowski, and the highlight of my season was.
I didn't think about it.
All right.
We're out of time.